At least 1,400 dairy workers will strike at 13 regional and metropolitan production sites in Victoria today. They'll walk off the job for 48 hours, demanding a pay rise. Popular labels such as Devondale, Liddells, YoPro, Peters, Western Star and Perfect Italiano will be affected. Consumers are being warned to expect potential shortages of milk, butter and cheese in stores. So joining us live now, the United Workers Union National Secretary, Tim Kennedy. Tim, good to see you this morning. So you've got a big walk-off today. Why are you choosing now in the middle of a cost of living crisis when costs are already so high at the supermarkets?
Well, that's the reason why the workers have decided to stop work today and tomorrow, is because they're living through that cost of living crisis. They've been bargaining with these major multinationals for a good part of this year. These are the same workers that stood up during the pandemic, made certain that they turned up at great risk to themselves for a great period of time, took very low wage increases, and here we are at the other end. These companies are now making record profits. The farmers are getting a better price at the farm gate, which is very important for the industry. And the third part of this trifecta is the workers need to get a fair share, and that's why they're not working today.
Okay, so what do you want, Tim? What are the workers after?
So essentially the workers are after a cost of living wage increase, but they're also workers that really want to make certain that the regional communities in which they live, these 13 sites are mainly located in regional Victoria, so they want to make certain that those factories continue on into the future. So they're after 5% a year, this year, next year and the year after. It won't keep up with the actual cost of living at the moment, but it'll help them. It'll help them, their regional communities, because every dollar these workers get goes straight back into those regional communities.
Presumably, if companies have to increase wages though, will that not just be passed on to products?
I think if you're pushing your trolley up and down Coles and Woolworths now, you'll note that dairy products have jumped by 15 and 20% over the last 2 years. So those prices are already baked in, and those profits are flowing straight to these big multinational companies. They've come to Victoria for a reason. This is a great area to do dairy, and they're taking a lot of profits back out of our country. We want to make certain that they look after the farmers and they look after the workers that do the work to make certain that we have our dairy products.
Right, but I mean, would that extend even further if these companies have got to stump up extra wages now and not 15% over 3 years? Would that just not make cheese and milk more expensive than it already is?
No, the economics of this is very simple. These are commodities, and they're set by global prices. The cost of labour in the scheme of things is quite immaterial.
Okay. All right, we're going to go. Tim, appreciate that. Thank you so much. We will talk to you again soon.